This week's story is about how animals survive in the wild. How do they continue to live when they live in their natural habitat? So yesterday we read a story about how different animals survive in their natural habitat. We found out that they go and seek food. Some of them some of them eat plants. Okay, some animals eat plants such as squirrels and hippos, while others eat only other animals, so they have to hunt them, such as the cheetah and frogs and toads. And we found out that other animals also eat both plants and animal, such as the ostrich, the painted turtle, and the bear. Okay. Today we'll be reading about a kind of bird called a vulture. Okay, if you don't know about vultures, you'll find out that these birds survive on a certain way in their natural habitat. Okay, let's find out how they survive. Let's start reading. A Vulture View by April Pole-Siri, illustrated by Steve Jenkins. Okay. Page 63, the sun is rising, up, up, it heats the air, up, up. Okay, as you see that this bird, they're all flying. So while the sun is starting to rise, the rise means the sun is rising, okay, it's going up. The air is also starting to get warmer. So as the sun is rising, the air is also heating. 64. Wings stretch wide to catch a ride on warming air going where? Okay, so as the sun is rising and the sky is getting warmer, or the air is getting warmer, wings start to stretch. Stretch means to open up and become wide to catch a ride. That means, when birds start to fly, they must spread their wings, right? Wide, and they start to fly. This is their ride on warming air. So these birds start to fly when the air is warm. That means when the sun starts to rise. Going where? Where do you think these vultures are going? Up, up. Turkey vultures tilt, soar, scan to find the food that vultures can eat. So, what did you understand? You see that as the sun is starting to rise, the sun is starting to come up, and the air is starting to get warmer from the sun. Who also starts to wake up? These vultures. The vultures wake up and start to spread their wings and start to fly in the air. Why? It's time for them to find some food. How does these turkey vultures begin to fly? They tilt, means they move their body to the side. Soar means to fly while their wings are stretched open. Scan means to look carefully to find the food that they want to eat. Okay, so these are called turkey vultures. Tilt means they move their bodies to the side. Soar means to fly while their wings are stretched out wide. And scan, they're looking very carefully to find the food that they want to eat. What do you think these birds eat? That snake over there? No, no. That fox over there? No, no. So do vultures eat snakes? Nope. Do vultures eat fox? Nope. That bear over there? No, no. Vultures smell the air. They sniff, search, seek for food that... Okay. What about the bear? Do vultures eat bear? No, no. Vultures smell the air. Okay, they smell the air that they're flying in. They sniff. Okay, sniff means to smell something with your nose. Okay, so they start smelling the air. They're sniffing. They search in the places that they know. They seek. They go to different places and also try to find food. So, remember, search means to go to a place and look for something. Okay, and seek here means to look for something in different places. So what is this vulture looking for? It's searching for food. No, it found something. It found dead animals. Those fragrant flowers? No, no. That spicy smoke? No, no. That stinky dead deer? Yes, yes. Okay, so while it's flying, okay, what did the vulture find? He says, reek. Reek is the sound that it makes. What is it looking at? What is the food? Is it the smell of the flowers? No. Is it the smell of the smoke? Nope. The stinky dead deer. So they found a deer that is dead, that has a very bad smell. Yes, that is what they like. So vultures like to eat dead animals, such as the dead deer. This is their food. Vultures like a mess. They land and dine. Rotten is fine. Okay, as you see here, the story has a lot of rhyming words, such as dine and fine, right? And before in other pages, when we go back, we'll look for the rhyming words. Remember, rhyming words are words that have the same ending sound. So vultures like to eat dead animals. They like a mess. They like everything to be dirty. What do they do when they see a dead animal? They land, they go to the ground, and they dine. Dine means they start eating. Rotten is fine. When the food or the animal becomes bad, they like it. It's fine for them. They can eat that. They eat, then clean, splash, dry, print. So when the vultures smell the air and they smell something that stinks and see a dead animal, yes, they this is the food that they like to eat. So what do? They land on the ground and they start eating the dead animal. Okay, even if the dead animal is spoiled, is bad, they can eat it. After they eat, they must clean themselves. So how do they clean themselves? In water, in a river or in a lake. Depends on where they're staying, where they live. Okay, and after they clean themselves, what do? They hop, flap, soar to look for more. All afternoon, but soon. Okay, so after they finish, they hop, they take a jump, they flap their wings and soar. Okay, they start moving their wings up and down, so they start flying and they soar. Soar means to fly while the wings are stretched open. What do? They search for more dead animals to eat all afternoon. But soon, all afternoon, they're searching for more food, more dead animals to eat. But soon, the sun starts to sink. Down, down, down. The air starts to cool. Down, down, down. Wings glide, wings ride through cooling air. Going where? Going down, down, down. Okay? So they search all afternoon for more food to eat. Then the sun starts to sink. Sink means the sun starts to begin to go back down again. Okay, it's setting. When the sun sets, that means the sun is going away and nighttime is starting. So when the sun starts to sink or go down, the air starts to get cooler. It starts to get colder. So what happens also? The vultures stop to fly. Where are they going? They're going down. Where do you think they live? Okay, they live on a tree. The vultures gather in vulture trees, settle and sleep like families. So, what does this sentence say? It says that the vultures gather. They stay together, they meet together in a vulture tree. Okay? So that means vultures, they meet in one tree. They sleep together as a family. They settle down, they stay together in one tree and sleep like a family until the morning sun rises. Up, up. It heats the air. Up, up. Wings stretch wide to catch a ride on warming air. Going where? Up, up. Okay, so what happens? Vultures, when the sun starts to go down and the air starts to get cooler, what happens? The vultures all gather or meet together in a vulture tree. Why? They settle down together and they sleep as a family. Do they sleep all night? Yes, they sleep until the sun starts to rise again. And when the air starts to become warm, what do? They start to do the same thing as they did yesterday. When the heat air gets warm, they stretch their wings and they start flapping and they start flying looking for food, which are the dead animals. So if I ask you, what was this whole story about? What is the main idea? Remember, each story has only one main idea. Why? Because the word main idea means, what is this whole story about? So if we think about this, what is the story about? Are many animals? No, only vultures. Okay, what does the story say about vultures? The story says, how do vultures survive in their habitat or nature? So the main idea would be what vultures do every day to survive. What these birds, these turkey vultures, do every day to survive. What do they do to continue living? Okay, as we said, these, as soon as the sun starts to rise and the air gets warm, that means these vultures only fly when the air is warm. So vultures fly using warm air to hunt. Vultures, when they start to fly when the sun comes out, when the air is warm, they start flying. Why are they flying? They're searching or looking for food. What food do they eat? They eat dead animals. Even if they eat dead animals, like a dead deer, even if it's rotten. What's the meaning of rotten? Means even if the dead body is bad, they eat it. After they eat, they wash themselves and they continue searching for more dead animals to eat. Okay, so if I say vultures fly in warm air, is that the main idea? Is the whole story about vultures flying in the warm air? No, it's only one detail. Only one important sentence from the story. If I say vultures eat dead animal, is that the whole story about? No, it's only a detail. So what is the third detail that we wrote for the chart? Vultures rest in groups. When the air starts to get cooler and the sun goes away, vultures, they gather in a vulture tree and sleep together at night. Okay? So the main idea is, what do vultures do to survive? What do they do every day to continue living? They start flying in the warm air. They look for dead animals to eat. And when the sun goes down, they gather in a vulture tree and sleep together as a family. Okay? Also, the genre of the story is non-fiction. So, non-fiction, Miss Amy, means that it's real. Yes, this story is a real story. Why? Because this is a real bird. What else? These are also what these real birds. It's telling you how these real birds are living. What do they do every single day to continue living? Okay, all the details in the story are true. They're real. Okay, and although the story has pictures, okay, they're pictures because it's stories for children, so as not to scare them. Okay, so we have the chart. The main idea is, what do vultures do every day to continue living? And these are the details. These are the things that the vultures do every day. Okay, so that's it for the story. Bye, guys.